Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining today's sponsor webinar. I'm going to go over a few topics about Swapcard, the platform navigation, and a few how-tos. And then towards the end, I'm going to talk about some additional resources. This webinar is recording, so you will receive the recording within 24 hours. So I know it's going to be 3 separate events, but the whole presentation, I'll be going over all the information typed into the 3 events. And I'm going to go over just the customer success team. I'm sure you've already heard from us. My name is Kat, and I have my manager, Vanessa Romero, right here. And also, we just want to just make sure, you have a successful event and get the most out of your most investment. And here's our email address. So if you have any questions, feel free to email us. And also, since it's just a small group of us, feel free to drop some questions to the right. I have a few of my colleagues who are monitoring the chat. Okay, so a few of table contents I have here. The slide is also to your right, so if you want to download it, it's also available to you. I'm going to go over important dates, navigation, registration, a few how-tos, and then overall the attendee experience, how they engage with the sponsors. And then last, I'll go over the additional resources. And just for a reference, Swapcard is the name of the platform that we're using for the virtual event. Just in case you start to see it, okay, so I'm going to move on. Here I have some important dates for you. The 22nd of March, you should have received a welcome email from customer success from either me or Vanessa. Registration is open, and you must register first before receiving access to Swapcard. And then the sponsor resource page is available. I've linked it here. The week of this week is already the early access to build your sponsor zone page. And you can log in to the virtual platform from your credentials using from this email address. April 2nd is just a suggested deadline we have, so you can register all your team members, and you'll be registering them from the same link. And please also, again, reference your welcome email. If you haven't seen it, or if you would like us to resend your registration link or promo code, just make sure to reach out to us. The week of April 2nd to the 8th are just deadline sponsorship materials. We've sent them out to you in your welcome email. So please look at the job form, and they're just specifications, and make sure to submit your materials before the deadline due date. On April 5th is when networking starts on Swapcard. So you'll be able to send meeting requests and connection requests at network. And then on the 12th and 13th, the 4th of April, we'll start the Meet the Cruise Lines networking event, and this is invite only, and it would be on a different platform, not on Swapcard. And here is just when the 3 events would go live. Platform navigation. So the main navigation has 4 parts. We'll have the home, and then we have messages, notifications, and then to your right of the navigation bar, you have my profile. On this navigation toolbar right here, you'll have my event, agenda, speakers, attendees, and these are just buttons on the nav bar that you'll be able to get into, and then I'll get into more detail on the next slide. So my event will be your personal agenda. You'll be able to view conference sessions you've booked, people you've connected, companies, and bookmarks, the products. You'll be able to view booked meetings. And the agenda is where the conference schedule is, so you'll be able to watch the sessions through there. Speakers is the speakers list, and you'll be able to view and connect with speakers. And the attendee buttons is where you'll view and connect with attendees. The sponsor zone page, which will be the sponsor list and product video gallery. You'll be able to find sponsors and their product and service videos. On the partners button, you'll be able to see the list of partners that we have. And for the products and service gallery, you'll see their products and services that have been featured for virtual sponsors, and attendees will most likely go in here to just view the products and services your company is offering. News and resources, it's news from Sea-Trade Cruise of what's happening in the world of cruising, so that would be interesting to see. And as far as the virtual press room, this is just updates from sponsors and cruise lines and brands. Sea-Trade Sales Lounge you'll be able to meet and chat with the sales team members about future opportunities, so make sure to visit their booth. The live event support team, they'll be able to help you before the event, during the event, and to answer any questions in case you have about the platform. We also have a button for the how to use platform tutorial. So it's just a quick video of how to navigate through the Sea-Trade Cruise virtual platform. And for the press room upload, it's a submission form. So if you wish, you can submit documents to the press lounge, including press releases, product information, and any images you would like to share. Here is registration. I'm going to talk about a little bit, just some tips and how to include your promo code into your registration page. So you must first register using your promo code link before receiving access to Swapcard. This is the welcome email. It will look like this. You'll have your registration conference link. You'll use your code, and then you have a certain amount of allotments of conference passes. Please also don't forget to enter your promo code. It's in the bottom. And also make sure you are in the right event, just in case if you're health and safety, it should say health and safety here. If it's tech innovation, it should say tech innovation for here. I've also included the sponsor registration link. So in case you've missed it, I've linked it over here. Now, does anyone have any questions about registration or promo codes? Please feel free to drop it down in the Q&A. It's going to take a moment just in case anyone has any questions. Just a brief pause right now. Okay. Okay. Just my screen. Windows open. Okay, so we're going to continue. Just like that. Okay, so here we're going to talk about how to register, log in, and build your virtual sponsor page. Okay, so log in and accessing the virtual event. So again, you should have already received an email from customer success with a promo code and the registration link. Please register as soon as you can. You will not get access to Swapcard unless you register. Once you register, within 24 hours, you receive an email like the one on the right with a button to add your sponsor zone page. This email will come from noreply@swapcard.com, so please make sure to whitelist it. A window will pop up and then ask you to create a password for your account. And you'll see this. And moving on to the next. So the Swapcard Exhibitor Center. Once you've logged in, your upcoming event should appear to the right. So whether you're attending health and safety or guest experience or tech and innovation, it would appear either one of these. And then please click on the Exhibitor Center, which will be on your profile when you click on the drop down. And then once you get into your exhibitor profile, you'll be able to manage your company profile. And it'll look similar to this. So you go into company profile and you start to add, highlight, upload products and services, share any company assets, documents, white papers, case studies. You'll be able to see meetings and reply to meeting requests made for your company. And you'll also be able to export contacts your team members have engaged with. Building your virtual sponsor zone page. To build or update your company profile in the Exhibitor Center menu on the left, click on your company. You can populate any company information you would like. You could also include a header, a logo, an advertisement, which will be on the left, it will be a banner on the left side of your virtual page. And also you can upload a background image, which I think it will look very nice if you have like some nice imagery or you want to include a few more logos in the background. And this is what the attendees will see. They will see your logo, your header, any videos, any social media links, any information that about your company. On here, I'll talk about the products and service gallery. So the attendees, if you upload products and services within the gallery, the attendees will be able to see what you've uploaded with images and they'll be able to bookmark it. So just a few things. So if you want to specify any products you like to highlight, you can select the categories. You can add the name of your product and service description. That would be best. And also adding a photo and image, it looks pretty presentable right here. You can also add a URL link to your product or service so that attendees can learn more. Building your virtual sponsor zone page. So again, we're going to go into the Exhibitor Center and we're going to go to products or documents, and you will add a new document. You can add the URL, the title, the description, and for the product, you can select the category, the name of the product, and the description of the product. You can include video, logo, name, social networks, websites. The more you fill in, then the more you get the participants to look into, and then they click around and see what your company has to offer, any services they would like to see. Also in the exhibitor centers, you'll be able to see meetings. So the meetings, you'll see your team meetings. You'll be able to filter between the status of the meeting, whether it's pending, validated, declined, or canceled. You could also assign a meeting to a member of your team. You would just need to click answer on the meeting request and choose the person to assign to from your team. You could also export the list of your team meetings. And you can also go to My Event to view and manage your meetings. Your team contacts. So the contacts will be viewed and exported by you or anyone from your team before, during, and after the event. The contacts will include anyone who has initiated or accepted a connection request with you. So I have an example here. And you'll collect the first name, last name, job title, company, and email address. Exhibitor Center. So once again, to add a team member, you will go to the Exhibitor Center. On the left, click your team, and then click Add Member. Ensure that everyone's profile is turned on so that it would allow you to get access and gain more meeting requests. I'm going to talk a little bit about more into request meetings and send connection requests. How to request a meeting. So from the event navigation bar, you'll go to attendees. You'll search for an attendee you would like to connect with. You'll look at the time that they have available. You'll select the time, and then you'll introduce yourself, write a quick note, be like, hey, I would love to chat with you about this. It eventually it works really well if you send a personalized note, and then you click send meeting request. Now the next slide, how to send a connection request. From the navigation bar, you'll go again to the attendees. You'll select the attendee you would like to request a connection, and then you can send it from here. You could also export your list of contacts by clicking on the down drop menu on the top nav bar next to your name. So it'll show up my contacts. This will be only your contacts. Connection request examples. So here I have a few examples here listed. Here's an example for connection request accepted, connection request declined, pending. You'll see a little pending timer clock here. And then connection summaries. You'll see who you've connected with, declined, pending, or requested. Also, in case an attendee declines your connection request, you won't be notified. They would just appear as connectable again. Moving on to the next slide. Here is how to set available meeting times for you. So from the event navigation bar, you would go into My Event, click on My Meetings, and then here you will have all these time slots. So you can click on them, make them unavailable, make them all unavailable, and you can also click on Display Empty Slots. So be sure to make sure you go into your meetings and make sure you're available, and make unavailable for the times that you're not. You won't be on the platform. Team member, updating your information. So to the left, you'll see some meeting time slots, and about me, company description, sector of interest, social media links. You could either add your LinkedIn, your Twitter, contact details, your company's website. Be sure to fill out your profile as much as possible. You will show up on the people filter over here as it's to the right. And then the AI powered platform will be able to help you match with people similar interest. I'm going to go into a little bit how to watch and bookmark sessions. Agenda. Bookmark sessions. So from the event navigation, you go to the agenda. You will either filter out one of the types that is most interested to you, and then you would click on bookmark, and then you'll be registered for the event. The dates and times are in your time zone. If you could also switch to the event time zone if you would like. And then here, this will be just your personal schedule agenda. So you would go to My Event, and on the left, you would click My Schedule. You would see the events that you've registered for and bookmarked. You could also export it to your calendar. You can download the PDF. And please keep a lookout for notifications. When the session is about to start, you'll get notified. And also please note that Swapcard works best with Chrome and Firefox. If you're experiencing any blank pages or streaming issues or something that's not working, please switch to one of these browsers. And also to note, Internet Explorer does not support Swapcard. And if you continue to experience problems with watching the video player or any streaming, please make sure to go to the live event support and they'll be able to help you out. The attending experience. So how attendees will engage with you and vice versa. On the attending experience, the event homepage, now I will look to similar to the right. So attendees will have many ways to engage with you, to your company, and vice versa. A lot of it starts with your virtual zone page. So the more you put in like some logos or backgrounds, the more attention you'll get, and attendees will be visiting your virtual booth. Attending experience. Your virtual sponsor zone page. So attendees will be able to bookmark your company here. They'll be able to chat live with a team member. It'll be to the right. It could be a video or text. You will have to accept it first. You'll be able to book a meeting with your company. And they will also be able to learn any products and services you're offering, access any of your marketing materials, view connect directly with your team members, and view any sessions you are sponsoring as well. And again, view any social media networks you're on. The attending experience, making connections. So attendees view visible attendees and sponsors. They'll be able to view profiles, send connection requests, which I went over in a few slides back, schedule one-on-one video meetings. And here, if I want to select someone, I would just go in there, click and send a connection request. You will also have AI matches onto the top right. And I would like to just go into some additional resources I have here for you. A few helpful information. So if you can bookmark these links, we have the C-Trade Sponsor Resource Center. We have frequently asked questions. We have the C-Trade Virtual Home, and then I've listed out the conference agenda for each event. Please also promote your participation, hashtag STC Virtual at C-Trade Cruise. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Please make sure to download your social media assets. So there's a few here. Let's connect at hashtag STC Virtual. We have them all for 3 events, and we have several more images. Please make sure to click on this link. And please also download the mobile app. So you can be able to even watch sessions on the go from your phone. We have they're here on Google Play and also an app. To download the app directly to your mobile, you just search C-Trade Cruise Virtual and click download. One pro tip to engage with more attendees is that if you look at the sessions, you'll be able to see who has registered for any specific session. And if you're in doubt, please make sure to send any questions to us, to customer success team, and we'll be happy to help you out. Okay, so moving on. So I'm going to give you some information on Meet the Cruise Lines networking event. Now, please note this is only by invite only. And I have here for health and safety, it would start at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. Guest experience, the same time, 10 to 11. And the Tech and Innovation Networking event will begin at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. What to expect? So please be available for a full 60 minutes. The countdown will begin 30 seconds before the meeting ends. When the meeting is over, it'll be closed out automatically. And there will be 1 minute break between meetings. So in case you need to get up, get a glass of water, we'll have that. The scheduled meeting will be sent out by Sunday, the 11th. So please make sure to watch out for your inbox. How to prepare. So a few tips on how to prepare for the networking event. Have an elevator pitch, no more than 2 minutes. Remember that 10 minutes goes by quickly. Do the research on the cruise lines ahead of time, look for the Swapcard attendee list. And if you do see them on Swapcard, maybe have a follow-up meeting with them. We will have a questionnaire form sent out to you by customer success sometime this week, and it will be due by April 7th. The schedule will also be sent out by customer success, and there will be a button on Swapcard that will link you to the speed networking event. So before I end, since we do have a lot of good time, I'm going to jump into one of the events. So let's see if I can find one. So I'm going to jump right in. Okay, so I'm going to go into C-Tray Cruise Safety. Now here, this is my event. This would be a banner ad from the event management. This would be put on. So if you click on here, you'll be able to go, it'll lead you into some resources. And now we'll go into my event, my schedule. So I bookmarked this event. If I click into it, there will be a video playing here and also a countdown. And here is where you see the list of attendees. So far, I've just been registered for this session. You'll see you're registered. You'll have some information about the session. And you also have some, you also like sessions. Agenda. Below, this will list out all of the sessions currently going on. Your schedule will be to the right. You have filters, types, topics that you can filter to. So we have some good sessions going on the 12th. And then on the speakers, you're able to see the speakers. Connect with them if you wish. And then head over to the attendees, which is where you'll be able to send meeting requests. And here's the AI matches. Sponsor zone. So here you'll see a couple of sponsors who are listed. Once they log in, you'll be able to see images, any products that you would like to see, bookmark them, and their meeting time slots. And here you'll be able to drop a chat. Okay, and then I'm going to jump into the Exhibitor Center. So if you click on your profile, your image here on the down drop menu, you click on Exhibitor Center. So here is where you start to build out your company profile, you add your logo. So you'll click on the event that you're attending. I'm attending health and safety. And it will look like this. So it'll say, welcome to your sponsor zone page. This is a space where you can add your company page, review meeting schedule, add team members, and view high-level analytics of your company. We have a few of what to do next. So you can click into your company profile and you'll be able to add an ad, background image, list a few information about your company. Here's the social media networks that I've talked about, contact details, documents, and then your team members will be listed if you've added them. Go into the documents, you'll be at documents, product and services. You'll click add. You'll see your meetings, team contacts, and your team. You have listed out your team here. And there are many ways to engage with the attendees differently. So you can either send them a connection request or meetings. Also view them when they are registered at a conference session. You guys may both have registered the same one. So you can talk about how much you like the session, how much you didn't like the session, or anything that comes off the topic. So I'm gonna go right now. Does anyone have any questions about the platform right now, or they would like me to click into? Gonna take another brief pause to see if anyone has any questions. Okay, so I see some questions are getting answered. So I'm going to just switch back to my presentation. And I'm gonna sit on this for a second. So the Meet the Cruise Lines will be invite only. You'll hear more information from us about the Meet the Cruise Line event. And thank you everyone for joining, for taking the time to join the webinar. The recording will be shared within 24 hours. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email to customersuccess@seatradecruise.com. And thank you very much.